Mandy! Did anyone see you come in?
No.
Oh, good. Did you bring us up to drink with this? I hate this stuff, you know that.
I forgot.
Sorry, I'm a bit tense.
What have you done to yourself?
Cut myself shaving.
What happened?
Wrong time, wrong place, you know. Got in a fight in a pub.
You're lying.
Someone's after me.
Why can't you keep yourself out of trouble?
I owed a bloke some money, and when I couldn't pay him back, him and this other fella came round to put the frighteners on me.
And they stabbed you?
It got a bit out of hand.
You're bleeding a right lot.
I'll be all right.
I'll get a doctor.
Stop fussing, will you? Don't tell no one I'm here, not no doctor, not no one. Understand that?
You're scaring me.
I don't mean to. Just don't let anyone know you've seen me here. All right?
OK. I have to go now.
All right.
I've rested my paper now to finish.
When you've done that, come back here. There's something I need you to do for me.
Mandy, I want to word with you.
I'm off to work.
Look.
Get your hands off me. We're husband and wife in name only. Remember that at all times.
Is it true that Paddy's been coming to see you at the shop?
Oh, Pollard's got a big gob.
So it is true then?
But just feed your pigs!
Look, Mandy, I don't want you seeing him. He'll only end up breaking your heart again.
Listen to me, pal. It's none of your flaming business what I do or who I talk to. And whatever happened between me and Paddy has got absolutely nothing to do with you, so keep your nose out. Cousin.
Robert! You're cutting it fine. Oh, do us a favour, will you? Say him at home sick. He's not even a little rat bag. What if we get caught? I'll get stick for lying. Don't worry. No one will know where I'm going. I'll be your mate, eh? OK. See you later. Practice our tricks again, eh?
Just the courier, thanks.
So how are you feeling?
Obviously better than you. I'm just like any other normal human being, thank you.
I was only asking.
I'm sick of people treating me like I was damaged goods. Thanks.
Excuse me, are you hell-bent on turning everyone against you?
Mind your own business, Rachel. Fed up with people sticking their noses into my affairs.
What is it with you? Is that bang on the head sent you paranoid or something?
Oh, do you want some more gossip? I know you all think I'm going mad. Well, who knows? Pretty soon it might be official. Chris has persuaded me to see a psychologist.
Well, Kathy, it's not before time. Because, to be honest, I've given up on trying to be understanding.
Oi, Bambi! Get your skates on! It's scrap time!
I'm not in the mood, Dad.
What's up, son? You got a face like a slap bum.
I just can't seem to talk to Mandy at the moment.
Well, that ain't such a bad thing, son.
What?
Folk talk far too much these days. Aye. It isn't healthy to let your wife know exactly how you're feeling. A man should retain a little mystery.
Mandy has been seeing Paddy again, Dad.
Well, why do you say so in the first place? I'll kill the swine.
No, you won't, Dad. She's my wife.
Only on paper, son.
Right, well, she's my cousin as well, isn't she? I should be the one that sorts out Paddy once and for all.
Now think on. You won't enamor yourself to Mandy if you punch his lights out.
Don't worry, Dad. I'm going to box clever with him. Mind yourself, this is genuine Susie Cooper.
Get over it, knocked up for tuppence in Taiwan, that.
Well, keep it under your hat. Sucker approaches.
You really are not nice.
Watch, listen, and learn. Nice, aren't they? Susie Cooper, 1960. Some of the very earliest of her Art Nouveau range.
Ooh, I'm not sure if it'll go with the rest of my things. I'll have to think about it.
Well, I wouldn't take too long. Some of this stuff gets snapped up as soon as I put it on display, believe me.
Oh, to hell with it, I'll have the lot.
Really? I'm afraid it doesn't come cheap.
Oh, so how much?
We're talking about £1,000. Oh, that'll do very nicely. I'll get my assistant to wrap it all up for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. I'm due at Kathy's.
Oh, well, that's all right, because I wanted to pick it up later anyway. I've got some houses to look at.
Oh, really? You're thinking of moving into the area?
Ah, that depends on what I see.
Well, if you want some impartial advice, I know the local property market like the back of my hand.
Thanks, I might take you up on that.
Well, make sure you do. I'd hate to see a lovely young lady like you being taken advantage of. I know what cowboys estate agents can be. Thank you, Stella. Well, I look forward to seeing you later, Stella.
Likewise.
You dirty old dog.
Classy type, eh?
Say something, I wouldn't kick her out of bed.
Marlon, she wouldn't give you the time of day. That is a lady with taste.
Goodness, is it full moon again already?
Where's Paddy Kirk?
Out on his rounds. Now, if you don't mind, I'm busy.
He's been chatting up Mandy. It's got to stop.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
He might not be back for hours.
I'm staying put. Paddy Kirk's going to be sorted once and for all.
That's with your culinary talent. Well, why don't you give it a pen? I wouldn't have sack it.
2, 3, 4. What are you into this?
I wish you'd spend less time messing about and more time keeping the kitchen in order.
No, this isn't messing about. This is, marketing. Marketing? This is a great British burger.
You may not have noticed, Marlon, but this happens to be an American-themed diner.
She's got a point.
Yes.
I'm going out this afternoon. Can you cover for me?
Yeah, sure. Everything all right?
Yeah. No, I'm going to see the psychologist.
Well, I'm glad I finally got through to you.
What?
Getting to see some expert help?
It wasn't you, Biff. Chris organised it all for me.
Oh. Right, well, whatever you're doing, I'm sure it's the right step.
Yeah, I wish I could be so sure.
What was that all about?
I've been trying to persuade her for weeks to go and see somebody, and she wouldn't have anything to do with it. Now Chris sticks his oar in, and yeah, she's all for it.
Ah, well, you're not her ex-husband, are you?
What's that got to do with her?
Well, you don't spend years in a marriage without learning how to wheedle around your spouse, do you?
Daddy, it's horrible.
Well, don't be a baby. Just put the dressing on, will you?
You want to be somewhere warm. The wind's whistling through this place. How about the Sugden's house? Jack and Sarah won't let on you being around.
No. You've not said out, have you?
Of course not. Ned Glover's house is empty.
How come?
He's been evicted.
Ooh. Oh, it's the best news I've heard in days.
Dad, why have you come back?
I've come to take you away with me.
No way.
I'm your dad. You do as I say.
You don't care how about me.
That's not true. Since I left, I've thought about you every day.
You walked out on me, left me with no money, in a freezing caravan at flaming Christmas. I hate you, and I'm not coming away with you.
What do you want?
A word with Paddy Kirk. He's been a naughty boy.
Butch, get out before I call the police.
I'm stopping here till he gets back.
with Sophie. If you dare cause trouble around here again, your feet won't touch the ground. Do you understand?
You tell Kirk that I'm looking for him.
Out.
Nice one.
Oh, God. I hope this doesn't mean that Paddy's getting together with Mandy.
Mandy's all right.
Yes, I know, but unfortunately she comes as part of a package. And I don't want an idiot like Butch Dingle making regular visits to my surgery.
I think so, straight away. All right. Oh, that'll be Chris. Can you do this order for me?
Yeah, sure.
I'm really scared. What if this psychologist says I'm losing my mind?
Oh, come on, don't be soft. You're just stressed out, that's all. And who wouldn't be after going through what you've been through?
Chris thinks it might be that, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, him being an expert.
Don't, Biff. Chris has been a rock these past few days.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to be funny, but why do you think he's suddenly taken an interest in your well-being?
Biff, he's my ex-husband.
Yeah, and we both know that he's got an ulterior motive for everything that he does.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Just saying be careful, that's all.
I'm not looking forward to this one bit.
Good lad. I knew you'd come back.
Come see your staff.
I suppose this'll have to do. Could you make it something a bit more substantial next time, eh? Can of beer would be nice. Are you behaving yourself at school, then?
Yeah.
Jack and Sarah treating you all right?
Treating me right good. Better than you've ever treated me.
I suppose I deserve that.
Dad, why can't you just leave me alone? You keep coming back, raising my hopes, saying that you've changed. And every time, you let me down.
Not this time, son. I'm gonna make things right between me and you. Fresh start abroad.
What are you on about?
Oh, there's no for you around here. Everyone looks down on you. Sugdens think you're a charity case.
No, they don't.
Oh, whatever. I've worked it all out. You and me are gonna live together in Holland.
Dad, you're talking crazy.
A mate of mine reckons he can get me a driving job in Amsterdam.
But Dad, where would I go to school? I can't speak Dutch. And I don't know anybody. Not like here.
I'll sort that. And friends won't be a problem. You're a star at making mates. You always have been.
Dad, I don't want to live in Holland.
Look at me, springing everything on you all at once. All right, well, forget about it for now.
It isn't Emmerdale's most wanted.
Oh, don't tell me Zoe wants me on call. I was planning a night in at the Woolpack, but...
No, you've had a visitor. Butch.
What did he want?
Your face to punch. He reckons you've been chatting up Mandy.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Well, have you?
Of course I haven't.
Good.
What?
Well, let's face it, Pads. Mandy's my mate and you've caused her nothing but grief.
I've caused? Kelly, she kicked me into touch so she could run off and marry a Neanderthal cousin who's got the IQ of a fence post. Well, I'd say that makes her a world expert at causing grief. For herself.
Well, be warned, because Butch is after your blood.
Don't scare me.
Yes, he does.
I can handle myself in a fight, you know.
Yeah, right.
Hello, Stella. Any luck with your house hunting?
Nothing's grabbed me yet,
Oh.
but I do like the area. Is this my tea set?
Yes, shall I help you with it to your car?
Oh, it's nice to meet a gentleman. I was thinking of collecting more Susie Cooper. And I was wondering, could you fill me in on what to look for?
Yeah, I'd be absolutely delighted. Look, if you're not doing anything special tomorrow, perhaps we could have lunch together.
Oh.
We could talk Susie Cooper.
Yeah, I'd like that. How about the local restaurant there?
Restaurant? More like a glorified burger bar.
Well, if I'm going to live there, I may as well try out the local eateries.
It used to be very classy, but I'm afraid the new owner has let it all go downhill. Food's dreadful, and I couldn't vouch for the standard of hygiene.
Well, maybe not then.
I do know of a rather select French restaurant in Houghton. For my treat?
Oh, no, I'm paying. As a thank you for all your advice.
Oh. Well, if you insist.
Nervous?
I'm dreading this. What if she wants me to talk about the accident? You know, spell it all out again. I couldn't bear that.
No, don't worry. She's here to help you, not to get you upset.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. You're the only person who seems to understand.
Bitter experience. Well, don't forget, I needed my fair share of counselling after the accident.
I think you've coped really well.
Not always. Certainly not in the beginning. I needed help then.
Oh, Chris.
But it's good right now. I've got a little news for you. I'm going to buy myself a haulage business.
When did you decide all this?
Well, it's only in the planning stage, but I got to thinking about a time when I was really enjoying my work.
Well, if you ever need a stand-in driver.
God, I was annoyed with you for that. You were proving a point.
Yeah, which I did. A woman's just as good as a man driving lorries. Mrs. Glover? Here we go.
Have you been to Old?
It's fantastic, man. There's a zoo there you'd really like, and a pleasure park.
And when you got settled into your job and you got your house, maybe I could come and visit you for a few days.
What's so flaming special about Emmerdale and the Sugdens, eh?
I'm happy here.
You only think you are. I'm your dad. You should be with me.
And you should have been with me. All those times when I needed a dad, when I was scared, when I was crying, and when I was left alone yet again in an horrible children's home. You should have been with me then.
Ooh. And...
I should tell you that I didn't want to come here today.
Most people don't. So why did you?
My ex-husband thought it might be a good idea.
Still, you could have said no. Why did you decide to come?
Because I'm not me anymore.
Tell me how that feels.
Most of the time I feel anxious, like something terrible's going to happen, so I throw myself into things like my work and looking after my niece. And then someone asks me how I am, and that makes me remember the accident, so I get irritable and I say things I wish I hadn't said. You know, I used to really care about people, and now I just can't feel anything anymore, except feeling sorry for myself. I'm so sorry.
Everything's okay. How's your sleep?
Virtually non-existent. I fight it every night because I'm so scared of having the nightmares. Please help me.
Pipe, please, Alan. Ned. Hey, Bud.
You all right?
Couldn't be better. Butch hasn't been in, has he?
No. Is this about you and Mandy?
There is no me and Mandy.
Good. The last thing I want is trouble in my pub between you and a dingle.
Why do you think there might be?
No, Mandy's just been a bit strange lately. She seems to have been in mourning ever since she and Butch got married.
Really?
Let the past
must go, Paddy. I have nothing against Mandy, but you've had a very lucky escape.
What from?
A fate worse than death, becoming a member of the Dingles.
Yeah, right. That didn't sound very convincing.
That's probably right.
But only probably.
Look, being on the wrong side of the Dingles has become a full-time occupation for me. If I made a move on Mandy, they'd string me up by me unmentionables.
Shame. Because it seems obvious to me that you two still think the world of one another.
Bye, thanks.
Okay?
I'm exhausted, but, yeah, she's very good.
Told you it'd help.
It's early days yet. Dr. Levy says she can't just wave a magic wand. Still got plenty of talking to do.
So what's her advice of her?
First off, I need to start trusting my friends again. I have been a bit hard on a few people in Emmerdale.
You do trust me, don't you?
Yes, I do, Chris. I really appreciate all this. Thanks.
They're a bunch of egg-bangers. You get on the wrong side of a dingle and it's a blood feud for life.
Well, that's true enough. Very, very unforgiving folk, the Dingles.
I'll tell you something else. I am not scared of Butch.
Paddy.
No, and don't you stop, because Kelly was doing that as well. And I am telling you, I would make mincemeat out of that old walnut head.
Who are you? Outside now.
Me and me big mouth.
Butch, that's enough. I won't have trouble in my pub.
Who said anything about any trouble, Mr. Turner? Just want a word with Paddy, that's all.
Come on, leave it out, Butch.
I do.
All right. I'll sort this out once and for all.
Are you gonna die?
Don't be soft. I've just torn the wound a bit, that's all. When did I take the last painkillers?
About an hour ago.
I've made a right mess of your life, haven't I?
And your own.
Will you promise me something? If I don't mention Holland again, will you stay a bit longer?
But Jack and Sarah have been worrying where I've got to.
Please, eh? I need you.
You never said that before.
Come here, laddie.
Right. This is your final warning, Paddy. You stay away from Mandy or I'll break your neck.
But she only married you to get me mum's money.
Get in there. Oi, that's how it was at the start.
Oh, but now she's falling for you.
Oh, yeah. The truth is, Paddy, me and Wendy are now a proper man and wife.
What are you dribbling on about?
Oh, come on, I don't have to spell it out to you. We're sleeping together.
I don't believe a word of this.
You never believed that Mandy would marry me. Now you know I'm telling the truth.